In this series, I am attempting to revive 62 extinct species from the Fossils and Archeology mod. But it's not as simple as it seems. I've added things like tornadoes.
Oh my god!
There's earthquakes of mass destruction.
Mama!
And to top it all off, I'm doing this all in hardcore Minecraft. But if it's your first time here, we have already brought back 4 different species. That leaves us with a total of 58 left to go. If you want to get caught up, I'll link the full playlist down below. But if you're one of those viewers that has been watching this series since the very beginning, boy, you are in for a treat. Let's just say a big woolly icon from the Ice Ages joining my dinosaur park. But with all that said, welcome to... I am so sorry to disturb you with the flow of this video. I know you're probably enjoying yourself, but quick disclaimer, in the next minute, I'm gonna be talking about life stuff and different things that has nothing to do with this video. So I'm gonna drop a timestamp here for you. If you're not interested in hearing of any of that stuff, you can go ahead and skip ahead to this timestamp, and that'll be the part where I start talking about the fossils and archaeology and all the other stuff. So anyways, enjoy the video, and so sorry again. Hey. I know, I've been gone for a while. I'm sorry, I apologize. It's been over a month, but I got good reasons. Oh man, where do I even start? Let's just say the month of May kicked your boy so hard in the goddamn nuts, it took me a while to get back up and regather myself. Well, for one, I got into a car accident with my entire family. No one got hurt, thank God. It was a one-car collision freak accident. Bad news is, though, that my entire car got totaled, and it would cost at least over 15 grand to fix, so that's great. What else happened? Oh yeah, me and my girlfriend found a cutest little guinea pig. Poor guy was like soaked and all wet. Saddest part was I only had him for one night, and by the next morning, poor guy... he ended up dying in my arms because he got a respiratory infection pretty fairly quickly. I cried. It was the saddest thing ever. And I got some other crazy family dynamic stuff that I really won't go into. That was the cherry on top of everything. Yeah, so figuratively speaking, if May was a big Russian man named Clyde, yeah, Clyde had me by the back of the neck, bent over on the bed.
What do you mean by that?
Clyde 1, Hero 0. Okay, thank you for being my therapist and listening to all my drama, but you're not here for my drama, you're here for dinosaurs. Okay, we got a mammoth to work on. I'm pretty sure I put the DNA in here. Yes, I did. Oh, also, I should mention, I did end up making a quick little trip back over to our little scientist that we met last episode, and I did go get, oh my God, the frozen meat is massive. Damn, that's a hunk of steak. I might as well analyze this. Let's just kind of throw this in here. We'll throw in the frozen meat. Also, I did get a little bit of biofossils as well, so we can just kind of get those analyzing. I want this guy. This is the important ones. I should have some bio goo. Yes, I do. Okay. All right, we're gonna let's throw the woolly mammoth into the cultivator. Okay, well, that's analyzing. I probably need to go get some building done. Oh, and before I go and do some building, guys, we had a massive response to the last episode. You guys seem to love it. You guys are enjoying what direction we're going in with the series, and I appreciate your guys' support so freaking much. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. You guys are the best audience ever. Okay, so before I go and build the mammoth enclosure, I have to show you guys something. Okay, we have the shard in here, the volute. Okay, it does work. Okay, so with the pots, you just use the broken pottery shards, throw them into the archaeology workbench, and it'll fix it up. And okay, now we have a restored volute. Oh, wow, that's really cool. It actually like changes the texture and the color completely, and it gets rid of all the cracks as well. Hey, yo, I appreciate the guy that told me how to fix these. You're a G. So, hey, I love you and I appreciate you. Throw this guy in here. I'm assuming yes, it does. Okay, the pottery shards work as well for the figurines. So pottery shards are a lot more important than I thought they were going to be used for. Oh, wow, this actually fixes a lot quicker than the ancient helmet and the sword that we fixed up, I think, in episode 1 or 2. Okay, we got a restored piglin figure. So last episode, I showed you guys the destroyed piglin. This episode, oh my God. That looks sick. That looks so cool. Look, he's holding like a golden sword up. Dude. Okay, so let's throw in the Enderman because I actually want to see what that looks like. Okay, boom. Skeleton done. Okay, let's put down the skeleton first because I don't have a broken skeleton. Oh, dude, he's holding like a little bow and arrow too. What the heck? Oh, that is so cool. Dude. These are so cool. Look at his block is like pink now. Restored. What the heck? Put down destroyed Steve and then restored Steve. Dude, look at that. Look at the red wings. Oh my God, this one's the coolest out of all of them. Honestly, the Anu statue and then the restored Enderman statue have to be my favorite. Okay, I'm so glad that I got to show you guys this stuff. So sick, so cool. The mammoth is done. So look at this. We got a mammoth embryo. Yoink. Starman. Cultivate a mammal embryo from DNA. It's like a syringe. It's not even like a dinosaur egg or like the larva eggs for the Arthropleura. Okay, I found the spot where I'm going to build this massive enclosure. So this entire area is actually going to be the mammoth enclosure. Okay, let's set some goals here. So first we got to put up a wall so that way the mammoths don't escape this little area. 2, I'm gonna have to fix up the terrain and add some like natural builds. Like I'm thinking about building a massive lake in the middle of this place. Also, I'm thinking about replacing all of the trees with like fir trees, so they're a lot more bigger than these birch trees that are already here. As well as I also have some viewing area ideas. I'm thinking about building a big, massive glass viewing area at the top of this enclosure. And lastly, I have this massive structure that I'm thinking of that I actually got inspiration off of from elephant enclosures, where they have like an inside area where they're protected from the outside terrain. And that way they can raise the babies in there and it could be like a nice little zookeeper area, quote unquote. Okay, so I'm basically just trying to get like a good outline of where the wall's gonna line up. All right, that was the last one. We got all the posts down. Now what we need to do is we need to work on the design of what this wall's gonna look like. Okay, I'm not too sure. I kind of want to make the whole wall out of spruce. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to mess around with this whole like structure to kind of figure out what I'm gonna do here, because I have no idea. I'm kind of feeling like a big brain fart right now. Okay, people, so I'm working on the enclosure currently, and I actually have the digital miner placed down right now. It's running and it's picking up all of these different, birch trees that actually got wiped out by some of the tornadoes. I want to kind of clean up the terrain a little bit, make it a little more, pretty. But I'm thinking about making a massive like lake, and maybe we'll make like a small little stream going down through the enclosure. And before I decide to start flattening out this area, I did gather like a bunch of wood. I did get some glass and stuff, and then I got a bunch of like different stones and permafrost. Okay, I got all this flattened out. All right, now I just need to kind of like dig inward where the water's gonna be, and then we'll start decorating, and then we'll get the waterfall going as well. Okay, so the water limit's gonna be up to this little, ridge right here. Okay, there we go. All right, this top lake is already done, filled in all the layers. Now we need to add the waterfall. We got the waterfall installed. I mean, I'm not a big fan of how it looks, but it doesn't look bad. So that's all that matters. It's okay. Okay, now I need to start working on building the frame of like, the stream going downhill, and I need to pick out the area where the rest of this lake's gonna go. Okay, chill, little guy. Chill. Okay, as I was saying before that weird skinny little dude interrupted me. Okay, so I basically built a whole outline. So this whole area is going to be a massive lake that we're going to place. It's going to go all the way around like that. I just have to fill this massive hole with water now. So, okay, I'm kind of regretting making this hole a little bit too deep. Just this little bit took so much time already, and I still have all of this to go up here. Oh my God, fuck my life. Oh my God, finally, I am done filling up this entire lake. Finished building it, and it also froze over, which is great. I didn't expect that, but I guess that's okay. Okay, also, I ran around and I started filling up the area with these maple leaf trees. They're just basically red versions of oak trees. What's this? Oh my God, no. No, dude. No way, bro. Why did it have to be the lake? The thing that I worked on for like 4 hours. I just finished and now there's a massive hole in it. Oh my god, I can't believe that this actually happened. Dude, look at how far it goes down. All of that work in landscaping for nothing, dude. Okay. Regardless of the earthquake absolutely destroying and kind of fracturing a little bit of my heart as well, it's okay. It's fine. I went and I got a bunch of ice. We are just gonna cover it up. We're gonna cover up the damage. Okay, this is gonna take me a second, so I'm gonna just speed run this and get this done. How the hell am I gonna block this up? Okay, I think we got it all filled up. All right, now that that's fixed, I have to finally finish terraforming. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is basically I'm clearing this whole area so I can actually place a nursery here. And this nursery is going to be kind of like a little shelter for the baby mammoth. This is where I'm going to let the baby mammoths, you know, grow to an adult size before I even decide to release them into this massive enclosure. You guys haven't even seen how big this thing is, but it's pretty big and I could easily lose 2 baby mammoths. So yeah. Okay, frame is done on this thing. I'm just kind of working on a design for the roof right now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, looks like you're in for a special treat. Looks like I'm going to be commentating because my recording system decided to not record all of my audio and voiceover in this whole session. So that's great, but it's okay. Okay, so let me catch you up to speed. I got the wall done. I also got that nursery done. You're going to see it in just a second. Right now, I'm getting 2 cows from my farm, so that way I can take them up the mountain to where the enclosure is. That way I can inject the baby mammoth embryos. Also, I did get a second mammoth embryo off screen. I didn't get to record that. My bad. But there's 2 mammoths that we're going to bring back, and these 2 cows that I have right now are going to be mamas. Okay, we made it all the way up the mountain. Got the 2 cows up here. You can actually see the finished nursery that I got going here. Thank God I looked up. Basically, I just put the cows inside. I have like a little area in the back that's going to keep them contained. This is the area that I was talking about. And this is where the 2 mammoths are going to be born. Heaven help me because I've never delivered a baby before. Yeah. Okay, here is me with the 2 syringes of the mammoths. And I don't want to say I'm impregnating these cows because that's really weird. The embryos are going inside the cows, basically. Yeah. The embryos were successfully retained by the cows, and here's the percentage in this little book that you can see. They're about 5%, 4% each, so we just got to wait till they're born now. Thanks to the power of editing, you guys don't got to wait because the baby embryos are 96% done now. Oh, and look, there's the first one. Oh, I got to give a reaction because the audio didn't get recorded. Oh, they're so cute. Look at how small he is. Look at his little waddle. Absolutely adorable. Oh, my goodness. Oh, look at he's laying down now. This is absolutely peak cinema. There's a second one. Oh, my goodness. They're so cute. Oh, who's your cutie? Okay, all right. That's enough of that. Okay, we got one female, and I can confirm that the other one is a female. So we got 2 little girls. And I know you've been waiting for this moment. Cue the cinematic. Mammoths, also known by their genus named Mammothus, the mammon's horn, may appear to be a fuzzy elephant, but puberty hit this one hard. Like its modern cousins, the mammoths were quite large creatures, with the tallest of them reaching 4 meters tall with a weight of 8 tons. Both genders possess long curving tusks, unlike their modern relatives. Legends and mystique surrounded the mammoth as far back as the 1600s, for many claim to have seen the mammoth in all its furry glory. Thanks to cold climates, mammoths were incredibly well preserved, and some bodies even bled upon excavation. Living during the Pleistocene to the early Holocene, the mammoth walked the earth for almost 5 million years across North America, Europe, and Asia. Depending on the location, mammoths' diets differed from one another but were unified in their love for plants. They must have had some mean gardens. American mammoths were grazers that fed on trees and shrubs. Others ate herbs and grasses. Baby Siberian mammoths ate the dung of the adults due to soft baby teeth that could not chew grass at the time. Climate change and overhunting are blamed for the extinction of the hairy creature. However, science might yet prove the extinction does not have to be forever, as de-extinction efforts are focusing on the mammoth. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty sick, the mammoth, and pretty absolutely insane times that we're living in now. Colossal Biosciences, they're the ones that brought the direwolf back from extinction, which is absolutely insane. It would actually be pretty cool if we could see like a direwolf in this mod. That would be awesome. The direwolves are absolutely an insane and sick species, but yeah, pretty wild. But I do know that they are working on bringing back the woolly mammoth, and I believe they're also trying to bring back the Tasmanian tiger, if that's the one I have correct. But yeah, pretty insane times. But hey, regardless, pretty cool stuff. Let me actually give you guys a little bit of commentary on the environment that I actually finished up. Okay, so here's one of the multi-leveled lakes that I was talking about. I think I ended up getting 1, 2, 3, 4 different levels from like massive to smaller and smaller. Yeah, down there you can actually see the massive fir trees that I've added. I've added a mix of like maple red trees, and I've also added a couple of the tall green fir trees, you know, to give it a little variation on this mountainside. There y'all go. Just as I promised, baby mammoths in this episode. And also, I'm sorry that this one took so long. I mean, if you're watching this in the future, it's probably not that long for you, but the people that have been waiting, I'm very sorry. Just need a little break from Minecraft, as you could tell from the beginning of the video. Here's a better view of the nursery and a little bit of the enclosure. You can see how big it is. It goes to that other mountain peak. Thanks for sticking around for so long. I appreciate it. But until next time, later.